Welcome back, everybody, to the Dead Dragon Society. We took a little bit of a break there, but we are finally back to our main story. And as a reminder of what happened, the Dead Dragon Society was able to finally meet the principal, but it did not go how they expected. Horatio demanded to get his star power back, Max becoming traumatized by just being Max, Anonine becoming a mother of dragons, Theo so close to the book he can almost grab it, and finally Trogram recognizing something from his village in the most unlikely of places. And right when they were about to confront the principal, he sent them away. And with that, let's get started.
Hi, I'm Paige Raymond. I play Anonine, regionally renowned one-woman band in the Forgotten Realms, on a personal journey to do her village proud by racking up fame and good fortune. Dear friend of Peanut the Squirrel and also his arch nemesis.
My name is Pat Salambier. I play Trogram, the half-orc barbarian, a adventurer who has left his home for the first time on a quest to save his village and a related broken magical artifact.
My name is Jorge Bardalis Joyner. I play Maximilian Dupont, who has two goals now. One, the utter destruction of his stepfather, and two, to find out the real truth.
The real truth is out there.
Also the utter destruction of his father.
My name is Theo Blackthorn, and I'm played by some jamoke by the name of Frank Chiponi the Elder, who is a marketer by day and a pickleball player by night.
And also by day.
And also by day. And also by afternoon. Mostly. Don't let my boss know. Don't let his boss know. This is not Frank, this is Theo. What do I know? I know nothing of this man.
And I'm Frankie Chiponi. I'm the DM. And for today, as we find ourselves around the campfire. For those at home who can't see what's in front of me, there's a little tiny campfire that turns on when you push the top of it, and I push the top on top of it.
And
for the
we're
question
all
of the
amazed.
day, and for the question of the day, what is the line your companions must never cross in order to maintain a relationship with you? And who is most likely to test that boundary?
Never use my pan flute or my bagpipes without asking. And I'll let people use my pan flute only if they clean it afterwards. But no one. I stare at Max. No one can touch my bagpipes. But that seems to be pretty well respected anyway, so I really don't think that'll ever be a problem.
Why would I want to touch your bagpipes?
Never touch my bagpipes.
You guys can talk and just edit it in post. Quiet.
Make more work.
Is the answer on the other side?
Don't
The answer on the other side.
Don't look at it. It's cheating.
I need a couple minutes to think. We can go in any order here.
We like routine.
We'll wait.
No pressure, all pressure.
We'll wait.
Go ahead. Editing
It's-
has no bounds.
It's 7:37, but go ahead. Take your time.
Editing has no bounds. No, but this card does.
We can stop
Can you
recording.
read it out aloud again so we can hear it?
What is a line your companions must never cross in order to maintain a relationship with you? And who is most likely to test this boundary?
Can you read it in Frankie's voice?
No. I have never ever tried to do a Frankie. Can you?
It is no secret that I am infused with mechanical, magical power. My village is built upon this combination of magical art and mechanical prowess. If any one of you seeks to steal these secrets, I will be coming after you once we find Chad's purpose.
Who would be
And
the most
who
likely
would
to
be the
steal?
most likely to cross
I
that?
am looking at the two merchants across the campfire.
We have been nothing but kind to you,
The
sir.
one with a grudge against everything and the one with capitalism in his heart. And they will remain nameless. But I'm looking at you.
Who are they?
Whoever could they
be?
I haven't made myself exceedingly clear at this point. My mission is with Chad is secondary. I am getting whatever was taken from Peanut back. And if any of your priorities do not align with that, we will be separating ways. Now, won't name any specific names, but I know there's high ambitions among this group about what they wish to do with the power that Chad could potentially hold. But mark my words, Peanut will come first if I am to support you in these efforts.
That's poor Corner. It's like,
Everyone's looking at us.
don't you trust me? It's all coming back.
Capitalism in his heart. My bottom line is to never have any dealings, make any deals, or accept any money from my list of enemies. And then I pull out a scroll, I whap. And the first one is, of course, my stepfather. The second one's the principal. Then a couple names. And then at the bottom, that bitch Cheryl who used to live across from me.
Do you happen to say those to yourself each night before you go to sleep so you don't forget?
Absolutely. You guys sometimes hear me mutter it. It's my lullaby. Instead of counting
story.
sheep, I count dead heads. There's another one.
I'm pretty sure Cheryl's still alive.
I'll get that bitch eventually.
It's actually sorry, back in Neverwinter.
Or was it Waterdeep?
Or was it Waterdeep?
Waterdeep or Neverwinter?
Old Phandalin. She was an old Phandalin.
Neverdeep is my favorite. Friends, Theo Blackthorn here. The line for me is whatever's standing in my way between me and profit and power. The two most important P words on the planet. If I could attain more profit and more power, think of all the good I could do in this world. So who is most likely to test this boundary? Is that son of a bitch principal who's standing in our way now, between me and the book of knowledge. And I will seek him down, and I will... Anyway, we'll see what happens.
Now, I'm not going to name names, but as I said, there's a lot of ambition among this group.
I do really appreciate how you always introduce yourself to us.
Every campfire.
Every campfire. Just in case. This is a good temperature check for when I lose my mind.
That's right. It's good practice just in case.
And what is your name, dear?
Trogram, hold my pan flute.
This is brittle. I must be careful.
Oh my god, you're going to do so much damage with your unarmed strike of 0.
Toot, 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 toot. Toot, 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 toot.
Make sure you put some Peruvian pan flute music in there.
No, that is the sound that the pan flute makes when I toot into it.
I'm going to need you to clean it off for you.
How often do you toot into a pan flute?
As many toots as I need to.
Let's make sure that it's canon whether or not
Oh
Trogram
my
cleans
God.
it off and gives it back to me.
I would get yourself a new pan flute, my dear.
Yeah, it works fine when I use it.
Bits of chicken in the, in the tubes at this point.
All right.
A line that I would have is if someone tried to like copy my voice. I think that would be a problem for me. And I think my dad's the person I think would be the most likely to actually try.
Okay, so improv warm up. We're all gonna try and copy Frankie's voice.
God, I couldn't even
His
do
mannerisms
it.
or his timbre? Because if it's his timbre, you don't have to try very
I
hard.
know,
Christine,
yeah,
you gave
yeah.
it to him.
I'm a little deeper though now,
Yeah.
as I'm older, but
But if
yeah,
it's mannerisms,
yeah. Give
it's
it a
done
shot.
for. You approach. I'm talking to the side of my mic because this is what Frankie does every time he looks around. And that you need to roll initiative.
And here's episode 13, 150-yard drive.
And a claw comes out, and let's see if that hits.
150-yard drive.
No, Trogram definitely dodges the claws and takes a step to the left.
And that is the succubus's turn.
Well, so you just got line drived.
Yeah, I just got rocked.
Home run. Left field.
All right, I'll let you guys go in whatever order you want.
I'm running towards. Now that I realize, I'm like, oh my God. And oh my God. So I'm running towards Horatio going, Horatio!
You hear no response.
Yeah. With my little candle out.
Both hands the entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my.
Oh, so you get to him.
Really? 150 yards away? I guess I just
he
made that
didn't
number.
actually. He didn't.
No, I'm just making up that number. 'Cause that
Tiger
sounds
Woods
like.
over here.
How far away is he?
I'd say 30 feet. You can get to him.
Okay. So, are you unconscious? Or
Yeah, I'm just on the floor in a sprawled out like Family Guy pose.
All you hear is.
No, the stairs one. I'm picturing
Jesus, bleeding from the side of my head.
I think I can only have one action to turn. That's my action.
You ran.
You ran and yelled. You haven't used the
That's
action.
right. Oh,
You ran as your
Unless you
movement,
did a
unless it's
dash.
a dash.
No,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
make it without
Oh.
the dash.
cool. I'm gonna make sure I look back to make sure that the succubus is a succubus.
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds. Okay, that's my last level. Oh no, I'm gonna use it as a level 2 spell slot.
Ooh.
2d8 plus 4. Oh, 8, 5, 9 plus. Wait, yeah, 9 plus 8 is 17. Got it.
Oof.
All right, I immediately bolt up. Ow!
I'm sorry, we thought you were.
Trogram, what the hell?
I had your best interest in mind.
That's why you're our lawyer.
That's my turn.
Good turn.
Yelled and screamed.
Again.
Make a saving throw.
Okay. I was just about to ask.
Wisdom saving throw.
Come on. 14.
14. You do not cut it.
Damn. All right. So
Is
is that all my turn or?
you are now playing for the succubus, so you can play as yourself, but trying to. You're playing your
You're
teammates.
charmed by
yeah.
the succubus.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you can play however you want, but you're not going to try to hurt the succubus. You're gonna, you're trying to hurt Horatio. less.
Attack as strategically and rationally as Max would.
Which is not
Oh no.
super
So
rational.
we're
but it is
not your
strategic.
friends or your allies right now.
Do I know what a succubus is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is what I feel like he would do.
Yeah, but you don't have you are charmed, so I don't think can take a willing negative effect against the thing charming you.
Yeah, you can't. You are not attacking the succubus. You're attacking your friends.
Like you are on the succubus's
Yeah,
team.
you are currently allied with the succubus.
Oh,
you are
okay,
being telepathically controlled essentially.
Okay.
As a
So yeah,
thrall,
you
almost
get to
like
still
a thrall.
play, but
So
now
I'm attacking them.
yes.
Okay. God damn it. I'm sorry, guys. All right. For my bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and cast Hex. So I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range. I'll do an extra 1d6 necrotic whenever I hit it with an attack. You know what? I'm really sorry about this, buddy, but you just gave me the kiss of death. At least your face did. So I'm going to go ahead and aim that hex at you. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with a chosen ability. It's going to be... What would I target? I think I would target your dexterity.
Okay.
Yep. Dex.
So I have disadvantage on all dex actions and saves.
Yeah.
Is there a saving throw against the hex, or do you just cast it?
Let me see.
So that's a pretty hard spell to just be like, you.
There's a bunch of them like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not.
It just says I place a curse on a creature that I can see within range.
Damn.
So I
Dishonor.
whisper mal de ojo, and I hit you with that, and then I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with. I'm gonna go for my actual action. Sorry, guys. Ay que frio, and I'm gonna send that to you, and it's gonna be chill touch, and that's gonna be I create a ghostly skeletal hand. I make a ranged spell attack. So let me see here. Oh, you got lucky. 7.
Is that a save?
Just your AC. It's a 7.
My AC is
6.
15.
Okay, so it doesn't hit. All right, that'll be my turn.
Theo, what you got?
So Theo steps up and he starts to wave his arms in a really weird way. You know, like how you hold a pencil and it just starts to wobble like that.
Oh yeah.
God, that messes with me every time.
And that's what it looks like when he does that. He starts going, how does it do that? And then he goes, whippy, whippy, whippy. and a black ray, a black ray of light shoots out from his
Intimidating.
fingertips, and he casts Ray of Enfeeblement. And he rolls a 10 plus 5 is 15. Does that hit?
Casting at who?
At the succubus.
That hits.
Okay, so on a hit, the target deals only half the damage with weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. And at the end of each of the target's turns, it can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. On a success, the spell ends. So you do half damage on strength attacks. And then I'll use a movement and I'll back the hell away.
Paige, do you have dark vision?
As a halfling? I don't know, actually.
Frankie, how high is the ceiling in this place?
I'm going to say 15 feet.
Okay, so if you fall from the ceiling, you'll take like 1d6 damage. Okay. Okay, so Trogram looks at the succubus and begins to rage, turns the dial in his chest, and it stops. Normally when he spins it, you hear sort of, it's a kitchen timer, and so it goes zing, but at this point, it stops halfway. And he looks at it and he struggles with it a bit, and then he pushes a little bit more and goes ka-chink, and you hear this sound of like pots and pans clashing together. And it begins to go further than you've seen it spin before and begins to spin backwards in the opposite way extremely fast before it stops completely and then coughs out a gear.
Oh, no.
And Trogram's looking at this and then looks at the rest of you and says, something is wrong. There's my rage device is broken. There's something wrong. There's something wrong. And you see for the first time since you've known him, like absolute panic washes over Trogram because his rage device is broken. However, as this happens, you hear like sort of a swishing whiz pop sound from the middle of his chest that echoes throughout the whole room, like as loud as the pots and pans sound. And he gets like almost kicked in the chest upwards and does a single backflip and boom, slams on the floor. And normally when he would go in his rage, the like purple energy whoosh, comes out of the room and into his body. At this point, there's like blues and yellows and purples and whites and like all sorts of these like strands of magical energy that are like mixed and unconcentrated just weave into him through the thing in his chest. And instead of like a purple glow in his eyes, you see like flickering, like a TV that like can't quite find the right channel. And Trogram has taken the path of wild magic. Such that he is now broken.
Objectively the best barbarian path.
Yes!
Let's go.
So
I can still be squishy.
Get real Looney Tunes up in here.
Real Looney Tunes.
You already had that.
When you enter a raid, roll on the wild magic table to determine the magical effect produced by your rage. Attempt to tap onto an unstable part of the weave. Frankie, if you could roll me a d8, please.
Great visual imagery there, Pat.
Now the gear popping out is Looney Tunes in my mind.
6.
Until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Wow.
So this lasts until my rage ends. The other thing is, yeah, that's. I think that's it. I need to double check on the rules, but that'll be it for now. And so Trogram looks at he stands up, having been magically kicked in the chest, looks at the gear and looks at his like rage infuser and says, I will fix you soon, and puts the gear in with like his magical artifact as well in like a little side pocket. But he says, for now, I am going to deal with you, and then points at the succubus and runs at her and is going to hit her with the maul. Assuming it's a her, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a them.
A them, yep.
A succubus, the succubus is the female version. There's a male version too.
Incubus.
Incubus, yeah.
Yeah.
Also a band.
Oh, a critical failure.
That's
Too little, too much rage.
Yeah.
That's wild magic, man.
You run past her.
Yeah.
Runs to
Your
the
eyes got all
Horatio.
dilated from the lights. You're like disoriented.
He runs towards Horatio, forgetting that she was actually dying.
I'm going to do a reckless attack such that I can reroll that, but you get advantage on attack on me in the next turn.
Okay.
Okay, 23.
That hits.
Okay. 10 damage.
Did you have advantage on that?
I did, yes.
Did you roll it twice?
I did, yes.
Okay. Just to see if you got a nat 20.
Does the succubus have to make a concentration save to see if... Is a charm a concentration spell?
No.
Charmed for 1 day would imply that it's not a concentration spell.
Yeah. All right. Just wondering.
Yeah, no, it's not concentrate. Not this type of charm.
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, George.
I keep trying to get out of it. I'm trying to help you here, man.
Roll. No, not yet. I gotta take it.
Yeah, he just meant
You're
roll,
like, roll better.
I'm rolling as best
Gotta roll
I
your way out of
can.
this one.
10 damage, right?
10 damage.
With the flurry of lights and now the protective lights, could we get a better view of what this room we're in looks like? Is it a cave? Is it natural, unnatural?
Yeah, it's a natural cave.
It's a natural cave. Are there stalactites or stalagmites?
And we
anywhere?
all have +1 to our AC.
Only if you're within 10 feet of me. So
There's a
you
few.
gotta get in the mix if you want the bonus.
Well, I backed up. I backed up more than 10 feet.
I'm like 30 feet away with Horatio because
Horatio, it's your turn, correct?
Yeah, 12. Okay, I'm going to stand up, get my bearings, and like try getting a sense of like what is going on. Not realizing that Max is charmed at the moment, but seeing this presumably eldritch looking, or not maybe eldritch, but clearly demonic presence in front of me, I'm going to say, what manner of evil is this? What's going on here? And then I'm going to use dissonant whispers, whispering, what vile crack did you crawl out of which? They have to make a wisdom saving throw.
What am I trying to beat?
13.
She fails.
Fails. Okay. She takes 10 damage. 10 psychic damage specifically.
Okay. She goes up. She looks at the closest person to her, which is Trogram, and looks at you and goes, just like your machine, you're broken. And she slashes you with her claw. Does an 8 hit?
Trogram steps to the right and the claw whoosh passes through the multicolored protective lights.
That's the end of my turn.
Not quite as elegant of a fighter in open combat, is she?
seeing the psychological warfare that's going on pretty much with every single person involved in this fight, and watching that happen. And watching that happen, I go, you're not very good succubus if you can't hit something at like 4 feet away. And I'm casting Vicious Mockery, which is a wisdom save at 14.
I'm sorry, Frank. You had advantage on that roll.
Oh. That gives me time to say something cooler.
Gave you no time at all.
No time to say something cooler. It's just going to be that awkward little phrase, and hopefully it gets into her brain.
What do I need to roll?
You need to save 14 wisdom saving throw.
She saves.
Yeah, okay. That's probably because it wasn't very cool what I said.
What happens on a saving throw?
Nothing.
Ah,
He
okay.
just looks at me and goes, that was terrible. Quizzically, like, what?
Is she always like this?
I go, damn it.
All right, make your roll.
Oh, he went with the tower.
Did it help?
No.
Oh, no. Get the dragon.
this
Get
is
the
good.
dragon tower now. You need all
Don't
the power
encourage
of the
him. He's
dragon.
fighting us,
No.
Frank. He's our enemy right now.
He's there. Oh.
Well, that was it. Was
Well, no, that was the saving throw to
it
see
was
if he
break the
gets
spell.
uncharmed.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought there
yeah.
was
I did not, so I'm still your enemy.
Yeah.
Well, really, Horatio's.
I'm okay with that. No, I'm not.
I do like the lore about how even though you're charmed, you internalized hatred against the actual me. Even though the version of me was the doppelganger.
Well, I don't know that. I'm
No,
charmed.
I'm saying it's fun. I like the
yeah.
I like the playthrough.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and
Table talk. If he takes damage, does it snap him out of it?
only if the
You can
other
take another
thing.
save.
You can take another save.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was gonna say if the thing that's charming him does like inflicts
the
damage,
damage?
then it's broken.
Then it's broken. But if we inflict damage, it can't be like Moonstruck where you slap him and say, snap out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
my eyes glow a dim blue. They're not as bright as they usually are. And I look at you, Horatio, and I go, what kind of a friend? What kind of a friend does that to another friend? And I'm going to cast Dissonant Whispers.
What are you talking about?
Wisdom saving throw. It's going to be a 13, I believe.
And I believe, yep, I have advantage on wisdom saving throws against magic.
I don't know why. Whenever someone casts that spell, I think "Careless Whisper" it pops into my head.
Which
The
one?
song "Careless Whisper" by Wham, isn't?
No.
Frankie, could you pass me another beer, please?
Yeah.
That is a
I'm not gonna
20
sing.
non-natural.
No.
Then that is my turn.
Max, clearly you're under some sort of spell. What is going on? I haven't even seen you before this.
I can't hear you, buddy. I'm charmed.
I like the idea that you just like moment of clarity there and go right back into it.
He zones in. Can't hear you. I'm charmed, and then goes back to trying to kill you.
Sorry,
Real
pal.
Looney Tune.
All right, Theo is really far away. You notice like he's no longer within his normal
been
range.
sidestepping.
Yeah, he's been backing up. Yet he still extends an arm and says, "I am Iron Man," and casts Eldritch Spear, which has a range of 300 feet. So,
Oh, that's something different.
Yeah.
I thought you just messed up.
Yeah, that's the sniper Eldritch
Yeah,
Blast.
it's the sniper Eldritch. And so he's gonna, I think it's make a ranged spell attack. Yeah.
We believe in you. Well, they do. I'm charmed.
I believe in you, but in a different way.
What I love is I get my charisma as the modifier. So,
Phrase.
I needed it. I didn't get it. That's 13.
That does not hit.
You know what it is?
What does it happen? What happens though?
Oh, what happens?
Oh, so right as
What
he says,
happened?
"I am Iron," he sneezed, and the blast goes up to the ceiling and hits the rock, and little fragments of shards of rock come raining down on everybody.
It's pretty busty in this cave.
Just dust. Nothing dangerous.
Oh, I was
DM.
about to-
Nothing dangerous. DM.
I was about to say a fucking
Yeah.
fist-sized rock just conks me on the back of the head. Real Looney Tune.
Surprise attack.
You see like ducks in a
It's Horatio
circle.
Strogram's
and
turn now.
went,
Yeah. Is it Horatio
Horatio,
Strogam?
did you go?
I have not gone yet. I starting to pick up on the kind of the situation that's going on because clearly Max is not even noticing the succubus, let alone straight up attacking me. I am going to reach back out kind of telepathically to the succubus, casting dissonant whispers, and then in like a horribly distorted, like, overlaid on top of itself and like discordant voice, say, "Let my friend go," as basically ear-splittingly loud in it. And that needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
I assume it's going to be a pass because it was 20.
Yes, that's a pass. So let's see.
It's dirty though.
On a successful, half as much. Okay. That would be, is it round up or round down for half damage?
We've been rounding down.
We've been rounding down. Okay, that's
Unfortunately.
six damage.
Okay, Trogram, you're up.
Trogram, still surrounded by these whirling lights of protection, is going to attack the succubus again and brings up his maul and swings for her midsection. I am going to reckless attack. That does a 13 hit.
That does not.
Does not. Trogram misses. And you hear a clang of his maul as it slams into the floor.
Okay. She kind of thinks to herself, wow, you have done nothing but fail. And then looks over to Trogram and goes, that's the one. And she tries to charm you.
Okay, what do I do?
You are going to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Trogram is wise. Trogram is wise.
Can you have multiple
Smart
charmed
thoughts,
targets?
smart
simultaneously?
thoughts.
No, that's why I said he's failed. So
So she
That is a
releases the
13.
that is a 13. She walks up to Trogram and pushes Max aside and goes and kind of like runs her hand through on your cheek and goes, "This is gonna be great. We're gonna
Yes.
fight together now."
Yes, it is. And Trogram turns around to the four of you and says, "Magic users, you are not strong like I am.
Oh no.
The fight is upon you."
And
I guess you guys aren't my allies. so even
Trogram,
if you
think
were
of the
within-
chickens. Remember the chickens.
Trogram, delicious chickens, and begins to walk towards whoever's closest. Max, I guess.
that's the end of her turn.
Seeing again the psychological play that's going on, I stand up. I was kneeling next to Horatio. I stand up. I brush off my clothes. I lick my thumb and straighten out my eyebrows. And I shout at the succubus. I go, "Hey!" Try your attention. I go. I lean casually up against a rock and I go, "What do you think about joining our side?" And I try and charm her. And I give her a wink.
Okay, what do I need to say?
14 wisdom.
You charm somebody in active combat? Probably.
I'm sure it's with disadvantage.
Oh, it's
Or they have it. You have advantage.
I have advantage?
Because we're fighting.
okay. The first one I failed.
Why'd you tell him?
And the second one I failed.
Let's go!
This is why we never fight. We're so bad at it, but our talk no jutsu always wins,
We're
baby.
fighting and it was fine. It was going fine. Then she got Trogram on her side. I'm not fighting Trogram.
So I'm no longer charmed?
I think you're charmed, but I think we're all on the same team now.
Oh, no, she's charmed. That's hilarious.
She's charmed.
So technically, Anne's your boss now.
It always gets them.
That's
The wink
awesome.
always gets them. You gotta make sure your eyebrows are good, though. Otherwise, don't listen. Riz.
So that's an interesting. She's charmed. You're
She charmed
charmed by
Trogram.
her.
So we're all on the same team
We're
again.
all on the same team. I'll allow it.
All right, teammate, not DM.
It's an interesting question because, like, if there was other people we were fighting, they obviously wouldn't be charmed. And then if we kept fighting them, then that person would be like, "Wait, why are you guys fighting?" And then, but just one person. That's I don't know how that plays.
I think the chain of command just means it's me.
All right, time to build an army. Charmed pyramid scheme.
Absolutely not. You guys didn't let me build my
No.
army.
Charmed, I can't attack Charmer. Target Charmer with harmful abilities and effects.
That's fine.
So I can't attack you. I can attack everyone else.
But I can't attack the succubus.
And Trogram also can't attack.
Trogram can't attack Paige, but Trogram can attack everyone else.
Yeah,
But
I
he
guess
also can't attack,
Can I attack the
succubus.
succubus?
No, because you're charmed by
Yes,
the
okay,
succubus.
that's what I thought,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm just slowly narrowing down the
Yeah,
number
you
of
know,
people.
you.
pretty soon it's just gonna be Trogram wailing on me alone.
What if everyone tries to charm the succubus? And then they can...
Doesn't the succubus have to listen to you if she's charmed?
I think it's a different kind of charm.
Let me read the spell for the listener. You attempt to charm. So you do charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must take a Wisdom saving throw and does so with advantage if you're fighting it. If it fails the saving throw, it is charmed by you until the spell ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Yes.
It.
You or your companions.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it takes damage, if Trogram takes damage, then it's done.
Not for me.
Oh, okay, whatever. Well,
Wait a
Because
minute.
my charm is special. Mine says I can give commands and
Yeah.
do commands towards the person. So if
So we can't.
Can you not command them?
No, charmed. Like, is it charm humanoid? Is that the spell?
yeah,
So
it
charm-
says that it regards me as a friendly acquaintance.
Yeah, charm
So now
humanoid is just
Trogram-
it's just about making a guard be like,
So
oh yeah, I'll let this guy in.
So all
Okay.
Trogram
So
will
it's
do-
the weaker
Trogram
version
just
of charm
sees you
person.
as his friend.
Trogram is back to seeing me as regular friend, and the
Regular
succubus also believes that I am her friend until one of you hits her.
Until, and if any of us hit her, then that breaks the charm.
So as far as the succubus is concerned, a long-term, like a far-off acquaintance just walked up on a street fight they were having.
Yeah, and I was like, "Let's team up," and they were like, "Yeah, let's do it." Please tell me anyone
can't remember
watched
who's
that. Don't
first
just hit her
between us.
immediately. Be strategic
I rolled a
about
5
it.
on initiative, so I'll always go last.
I'm 12.
I was 15.
Okay, you're first.
All right.
Beats her up immediately.
So my eyes clear up and I shake my head and I kind of stumble about a bit. And I look at the succubus and I look at Horatio and my mind finally connecting the dots. I go, oh, thank God. That would have been awkward. And then I don't actually, déjame ver. I'm going to go ahead. and whisper, "Estás aburrida?" and cast Calm Emotions. And I'm going to let go of my hex, so you're no longer hexed. You attempt to suppress strong emotions in a group of people. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range must make a charisma saving throw. A creature can choose to fail this saving throw if it wishes. If a creature fails its saving throw, choose one of the following 2 effects. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened. When the spell ends, any suppressed effect resumes, provided that its duration had not expired in the meantime. That's the one I'm going to choose.
I'm going to let it happen.
They're all making charisma saves?
Yeah.
I'm going to actually save because I don't want my charm on her to wear off.
No,
Like, if I have calm emotions, then my charm on her would wear off, right?
I'm suppressing all charm in this room.
Damn it.
Yeah, so your charm would be suppressed, but so would your charm against her.
Yeah, so I'm saving against it.
No. You can only choose whether you, like, personally have your emotions
it won't affect
suppressed.
the charm you're currently casting. The succubus has to save or lose it.
Yeah. But it also, I think because it's charmed, it doesn't get to choose to fail. Like, they can.
And if you choose, sorry, can you review the choose to fail one more time? What does that mean if I'm like, I'm just going to fail?
You just fail and the effect hits.
Like you choose to not have your emotions calmed?
Oh, I'm pretty mellow when I want to save. I just want to see if I can.
Okay.
And so I save, and if I fail, my charm disappears.
Let me see.
This is an 18 plus 6. I totally can save and will.
I think it's
Yeah,
against...
if it fails, the charm gets suppressed. Yeah.
Okay. So I need to be to what?
It is 13.
13.
Trogram passes.
I pass.
All right. So I guess you guys are still charmed? Great. All right. That's my turn.
Yeah, I'm out of the sphere. I'm 60 feet away, so I'm not even close.
I'm going to... Is Trogram and the succubus near each other?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to like focus some magical energy into the heel of my foot and kick it down into the ground in front of me, causing like a rupture to go up and cascade and shatter underneath their feet in a 10-foot circle, casting Earth Tremor. So you need to make a dex save, and the succubus needs to make a dex save.
11.
It's a 13.
Darn.
14.
Okay. You are knocked prone, and you take 2 damage and can take a trial on removing your charm.
Okay. Frankie, what am I doing against the save against charm?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. 12.
Nope.
All right. Still charmed. Still charmed and prone.
You have not been doing your Constitution save on your enfeeblement, even though you didn't attack with the strength. But you get a saving throw at the end of each turn. So
No.
okay, so you're still enfeebled.
Okay. And so,
It's my turn.
yes.
Right. It's my turn.
Yes.
Okay. So from 100 feet away, Theo braces his core, tightens his glutes,
Brace your core, flex the lats.
flexes the
Them's the
lats,
rules.
extends the arm. This time braces it with his wrist with his other hand, and says, "I am Iron Man," and casts an Elridge spear. And that would be a nat 1.
There's a lot of cantrips getting
I-
thrown around
Oh
in
my
this
God.
high-intensity
I
fight.
saw that roll,
And
and
no,
it was like
almost-
19.
It
and then
almost
just,
went. It almost went to 19.
And then just went, no.
Yep. It almost went. I thought, oh, that's gonna be good. Oh shoot. Yeah, this stupid dice tray. What the hell?
It needs to be warmed up. It's the
Yeah.
first time out of the
What
bag.
happened to all my spell slots?
All of them are gone from cure wounds.
So that would be the end of Theo's turn.
Is the succubus still charmed, or did Max beat her up?
Max's did not beat her up.
Okay.
Everyone passed. Okay.
No, I guess
your turn.
Yeah, so Trogram's going to stand up. That's my action from being prone. And I guess I have half movement through difficult terrain, so I'm going to move. Who is closest to Trogram and the succubus right now? Are we all kind of ranged
I
away?
would say me.
Who did you just hit most recently?
No one.
Oh, no, you
'cause
just got
I just
charmed.
got
That's
charmed, yeah. So
It's me.
It would be.
How far away do you think you are?
Well, I was right next to the succubus. She pushed me and then moved over to you. So I would say what, like
5 feet.
I was thinking 15, but yeah, that works.
We're all pretty close together.
Okay, sure. So I'm going to walk over to Max and
Slap me until my head comes off.
that's right. Exactly. I'm just going to, I'm going to look at you and give a smile, and you see like the lights flickering in his eyes, almost like the you know, different channels of magic coursing through him. And he's going to attack you.
Tiny man.
There's a 24.
Oh.
The side eye you gave.
Trogram kills the gang.
13 damage.
Whew, I am down.
Trogram, smacks Max.
Bars.
Bars. Directly in his shoulder, and deals a ton of damage to the upper part of his arm.
I'm down. I crumple. I fold. It is over for me.
How can? Never mind. I'll ask when it's my turn. I'm sorry to interrupt.
The succubus walks up to Trogram, pats him on the back, says, "Good work, good work. A couple more," and then she starts walking towards the gang. You guys are a little too far away, and that's her turn.
Do I get a save against being charmed?
During your turn, yes, you do.
Okay. Does a wisdom save you?
Yes.
3.
Nope.
So the only way to break the succubus charm is for if she hit Trogram or she dies.
Or if we hit Trogram.
Yeah.
That's the same way though.
But he gets a save.
Yeah.
It doesn't
I
automatically.
have extra AC.
One humanoid. Oh, I do too.
Yeah, you do.
One humanoid and fiend can see with the fiend can see within 30 feet of it, must succeed on a DC blank wisdom saving throw or be magically charmed for 1 day. The charmed target obeys the fiend's verbal or telepathic commands. If the target suffers any harm or receives a suicidal command, it can repeat the saving throw, ending the effect on a success. If the target successfully saves against the effect, or if the effect on it ends, the target is immune to the fiend's charm for the next 24 hours. The fiend can have only one target charmed at a time. If it charms another, the effect on the previous target ends.
It's a good thing I have a lot of backup characters.
I'm just trying to think of how I'm going to play this because I can't hurt her.
No, but not gonna.
And I don't
metagame.
have suggestion. I wish I had suggestion.
I'm not gonna metagame.
You can talk her down.
I'm trying to think of how to broach the subject.
Not metagaming, just casually pointing out I am on the ground. Trogram's standing over me.
You can still talk.
No, I'm down.
No,
I am unconscious.
negative hit
I thought
points.
you were just being dramatic.
No, down went Fraser, baby. Come on. Help me.
All right, I'm coming.
Wait.
I'm gonna
The therapist?
Stop.
wait. I am gonna walk over. I'm just gonna like saunter over to Max, and I'm gonna high five Succubus on the way over, just to reinforce our fake bond that's going on.
Oh yeah, I can't attack you. I forgot.
You can't. Or I like put out my fist. I'm like, "What's up, girl?"
What's up? Fizz bumps back.
Nice. And then I'm walking up, and I'm like, "Excuse me, Trogram, I got this." And then I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on second level on Max.
Thank you.
7 plus 9, 16.
You have come within range. Prepare to die.
No, you like me.
Another day, not now. Hello, friend.
Trogram, I'm always prepared to die. And then I hold out my fist bump for him while I'm touching Max to cure his wounds.
I return the fist bump.
Excellent.
Good phrasing.
I love how you're dapping up the ops like.
I play for my own team.
You are my skip level. Good to meet you. How is managing the company? I would like to get recommended for a promotion.
We'll be in touch. We'll be in touch.
Oh my god.
We'll see how your boss does, and we'll go from there.
Who's
That's
next?
my turn.
Yeah.
I think it's you. I just now that you got
One
such
of
a
you
health
can
back.
You have to make
Yeah.
a death save, right?
No, I just
No.
Oh
healed.
no, you just healed.
I'm
Yeah,
back
that's right.
up.
You're back.
Matthew, Max, and
There you
then
go. I think I got
No, it's
strategy
Max.
down.
Me.
Sorry, Horatio, Max, Slowpoke.
All right. I'm trying to think.
Yeah.
Horatio goes first.
Okay. I am going to use a bonus action while yelling at Trogram. Come on, Trogram. I believe in you, buddy. You can do this. Snap out of it. And casting or giving him Bardic Inspiration, which I would like to remind Trogram that my Bardic Inspiration comes with a mote of creation or mote of potential that basically magical energy that orbits around you that you can apply when using your Bardic Inspiration either to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw with different effects.
But you are my enemy right now, right?
But when you are making a conscious decision to try to break out of the charm, presumably it would be reasonable to say that you can use advantages that you're
Yeah,
I mean,
sure,
that's
sure.
just my assumption, but
Yeah, that makes sense.
And you can also give Bardic Inspirations to enemies too, like the succubus.
so-
Think about that.
I'm pretty sure that the succubus doesn't need to make a saving throw every time. That's true. For me. Get that. That's a soft one. You don't have to make a saving
so if you
throw.
do choose to use it for a saving
Gotcha,
throw, you
okay,
get
yeah,
an
sure.
automatic +3 on whatever you do.
Gotcha.
So, and then I'm going to use my action that I'm going to use my action to 1 second. I'm going to use my action to once again reach out mentally to the succubus and whispering, "If we're going down, you're coming with us!" in like the most demonic voice I can possibly manage.
Ooh, I have a good demon voice.
And yeah, so they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Real quick, I can get my voice down here.
Whoa.
That sounds painful.
It is.
Yeah.
What's the?
It's the why is it spicy voice?
13.
Why is it spicy?
She fails.
Fails, okay.
Let's do it one more time.
Why is it spicy? Why is it spicy?
Yeah, he's with me. He's down here.
I haven't done that voice in a long time. I forgot how to do it.
Hey, do you think there's anything more to life than making weird voices? I don't know. I think it's pretty fun. This kind of just sounds like I'm talking through a burp.
That's enough.
Okay.
Okay,
God, I can do it. No, I can't.
that's Batman.
We're in occupants.
That's mean Batman, and that
What is
one's
it?
better.
That is 11 psychic damage. And they have to run away from me as far as they can go
All right. Do I have to make another save to be able to come back, or?
to be able to make it. No. No, basically it's like a momentary thing. Is anybody next to the succubus though?
I am.
Not you.
No, you're not that close. It's just nope.
Stepped
Nobody's
away from her.
Nobody,
because
okay.
nobody's
close
close to me because
Oh, I
I
thought we were
was
all that-
flying towards you guys.
Okay.
You were walking there,
Walking
and then I stopped you mid.
Oh, we didn't
Yeah.
get close.
Mid
Opportunity attack
Oh, okay. No,
distance.
not that close.
So she didn't take
No.
any damage.
I run away. Oh no, I get to max. I'm back at max now.
So, but no damage.
No, I took 11 damage.
11 psychic damage.
God damn it! Damage it.
Oh yeah, I got to save or.
I think it just ends.
Oh, it just ends.
Wait, let me.
Oh, do I also take that psychic damage?
No.
Ends or until you or your companions do anything harmful to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it ends, and also she knows that I charmed her.
She knows.
Her eyes just dart to you. Blackness, just all you see is blackness, and you can just the anger is palpable.
I rub my chin. I go. I give her a wink.
A familiar wink.
Fuck! She failed to save. No.
I think she took some psychic damage. I like to believe she just took some psychic damage.
Just emotional damage.
Yeah.
No, definitely
Emotional.
psychic. A succubus failing and being charmed.
Emotional damage. Can I just roll it? Never mind. I was like, just a D4.
I get back up. I am enraged. I'm gonna look at Trogram and I'm gonna go, "Oh, you're on timeout." And then I am going to Isi Boyo, and then I am going to cast Blindness Deafness.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con save.
Blind
okay.
or deafen or blind and deafen?
I can choose one or either. I'm choosing blindness.
Oh, what if you do deafness and I can cast pyrotechnics? Never mind. We can do both.
Con save.
If you cast deafness, can you hear? I guess you could still
Or
hear
21.
Maxwell's. I guess you would still be able to hear mental, like.
Yeah, I think it's
orders.
telepathic. Yeah.
You saved, right?
I did.
I forgot I had this. One reaction which you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet of yourself succeeds on an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw. You magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty into encouragement for another creature. The triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Dang. 15.
My save DC is 13 by 2. All right. That's it for me.
Cute. Trogram just shakes off the blindness and says, "Not today."
I almost had you.
The color in his eyes just changed a little bit. Oh, I can see again.
Yeah.
Nothing's hitting today, baby.
Yeah, so Theo, visibly upset by his lack of aim, really braces himself this time. Once again, extends his arm, says, "I am Iron Man." And he kind of chokes on the word. And he shakes his hand and nothing comes out. Rolled a 3.
Have you tried steel or any sort of aluminum alloy?
Have you used all your spell
He
slots?
just says they're cantrips. I could just do them at will, and he just stares at his hands in disbelief.
It's like
It's like,
Trin.
do you have any actual spells?
Oh, I'm so far away. I'm like 120 feet away.
Oh, God.
He's been slowly
I've been
shuffling
slowly
this whole
back
time.
and forth.
Wait. Oh no, my worm is still with the other worm. Yeah.
Well, you're still enfeebled unless you pass your, but you haven't really been doing any strength attacks. That was the only thing that's worked for me.
I fail that.
I think you do it at the end of your turn anyway.
Is claw strength attack?
Yeah.
It's a melee weapon attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's that
your
mean?
modifier?
+5 to hit.
But what is it? What are you using? Your
It,
strength?
it just says melee weapon attack +5.
I think
to hit.
melee is a strength
Yeah.
attack, right? Yeah.
Depends
Oh,
if it's
slashing.
a finesse weapon.
It could
but
be
it's-
Could be finesse,
athletics
yeah.
or-
Considering it's like
Dexterity or-
physical
yeah.
arm, I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
it's not about accurately poking things.
It's either strength or dexterity, but
Yeah.
it's probably strength.
With the anger in her eyes, she walks over to Anne and slashes at her. There's a 17 hit.
Just barely. My AC is like 15. Wait, it's 6. No, it's 16. That doesn't do anything.
Your AC's 16.
Well,
Plus one
we got a
Trogram
plus
gives
one.
me +1.
Ah.
Yeah, you're not an ally right now.
I'm next to you.
But you're not an ally. It's only for allies.
This seems kind of gatekeepy.
Them's are the rules.
You take 8 damage.
That
Good thing we
seems
clarified that strength check too.
inappropriate.
So you are no longer charming her, so you are no longer an ally. You are within range of me. So are you, Max.
Wait, aren't we at top of the order now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
so
just clarifying
Trogram-
where everyone is.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think what I'm going to do next.
Well, you
yeah,
can
yeah.
make a resistance against the.
Is that at the top of my turn, I guess?
it should say. I think it's at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go.
No, is that about the charm
Oh,
save?
At the end of each turn, I think is usually when you do the.
all right. I have
Maybe it
two.
depends on the spell.
No, it's only if you receive any harm or receive a suicidal.
Oh,
command.
interesting. Okay.
Oh, because it's for a day.
Yeah.
You charm for a day.
Okay,
Right.
so I'm next to you because you haven't moved.
Mhm.
I'm next to you, and I'm next to her who just slapped me in the face.
For the audio listeners,
So-
she pointed to Max and Trogram.
I will only be referring to you, him, they for the rest of the podcast. So
Secret
figure it
word
out.
Is,
I'm not even going to accompany gestures. I'm just going to say you. So I'm going to come back up from the slap with my hand on my face. I'm going to go, as your former boss, that was pretty fucking rude. And I'm going to go and just thunderclap. Con save of 14. Everyone. Actually, I think it's just Trogram and Max making con saves. Plus the
Wow.
succubus.
How are you guys
I-
like this?
Rolled
'Cause
a
you burned me
15.
So you're going to take half damage.
A natural 20. God.
oh,
16,
rolls
baby.
for me?
Fine.
I think
Half
I'm going to
damage
switch
for
another.
everyone.
Switch dice again.
That's fine. That's fine.
Put the others in
One
dice jail.
damage to all y'all. Dishonor on your cow. Dishonor on your family.
And I'm going to see if I can resist against being charmed. This is a wisdom save, yeah?
It's a wisdom save, and then you have a bardic inspiration, and if you're using it for a save,
And you took some damage. You took one.
I did, yeah.
it's an automatic +3 on top of the bardic die.
Okay.
It's a D6.
13 plus 2. 14, 18.
You pass.
Thank you.
I slapped Trogram out of it. I'm a hero.
Trogram just like
Truly MVP.
Trogram blinks his eyes like one at a time, just kind of waking out of it, and looks at Max and says, "Max, I am deeply sorry."
I go, you can make it up to him later. I'm your boss again. No, I'm just kidding.
And I look at the succubus and say, "I certainly can."
Roll the hit.
It's my turn. Roll to hit. 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Wow, you're rolling big numbers tonight.
Unfortunately for all of us.
Yeah.
8 damage. I like to think that Trogram like snaps out of it, makes his way, like picking his way sort of through the rubble, and finds like a secure footing.
And describe your killing blow.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
He finds his secure footing, and dodges a couple of swipes out of the way from the succubus, and then sees that her footing is definitely on a couple of like loose pieces of rubble, and so he sweeps the legs out from under her, and then in the same arc of motion takes them all over his head and pancakes her head against the ground, and there's just and a small splatter of brains flecks Max at the bottom of his shoes.
I nod
Yeah.
and I go, I'll consider this for your annual performance evaluation.
And
You give me the best gifts, buddy.
and then while still in the rage, sort of like seething with rage, you see the lights sort of start to dissipate, and Trogram blinks his eyes a few times, and it goes back to like his normal eye color, and then the cave kind of like loses some of the bright colors that were surrounding him.
I just exhausted and looking at everybody.
I'm going to.
What the hell just happened?
I fall to the ground. I'm just on my butt. I'm like, man, what a day.
Theo's just muttering, staring at his hands.
Theo, you okay over
I
there?
need a meal, some ale, and a good bed. How do we get out of here?
Give me an hour, man. Jesus.
Trogram, as he's sort of making his way through the rubble, he looks at his looks at his broken. Trogram, as he's making his way through the rubble, looks at his broken rage device, and looks at the broken device from his village, and says, "Apparently, our fates are tied together."
Sun on my face, it's a brand new day, and it's telling me it'll all be okay. All the clouds and the rain, that's of yesterday. Yeah, I'm telling you, it'll all be okay. It's a good day. It's a good day.
Hey, thanks as always for listening to the Dead Dragon Society. If you enjoyed this episode, do us a solid, will you? And tell a friend. You can also leave a 5-star review. That'll help others find this content. Be sure to follow us on TikTok, Insta, and X. Thanks for being a part of the society. We'll see you again next time.